Today is Saturday, July 11th, 2026, and this is Read Through the Bible.
Hi, everyone.
And we're traveling from Mitchell, South Dakota, to the Black Hills of South Dakota.
So yeah, we're planning to get to our Airbnb today, and all of our kids are as well. We're planning to get there first, get everything opened up and ready for everybody, and we're excited to start.
Hopefully have a good evening tonight. Okay, we're going to read Proverbs 29, the first 14 verses today. Proverbs 29, verse 1, he who is often reproved, yet stiffens his neck, will suddenly be broken beyond healing.
When the righteous increase, the people rejoice. But when the wicked rule, the people groan. Wow, chapter 28, verse 28, and verse 12 were almost just like that. Just emphasizing the blessings of righteous rulers and people in leadership, and then the difficulties of wicked people ruling.
Right. Verse 3, he who loves wisdom makes his father glad, but a companion of prostitutes squanders his wealth. The prodigal son, Luke 15.
Yes, Verse 4, by justice a king builds up the land, but he who exacts gifts tears it down.
Bribes. Verse 5, a man who flatters his neighbor spreads a net for his feet.
So don't flatter your neighbor.
Right.
Verse 6, an evil man is ensnared in his transgression, but a righteous man sings and rejoices. Just carefree and
Yes.
joyful and content, like Paul in Philippians.
Yes.
Right?
A righteous man knows the rights of the poor. A wicked man does not understand such knowledge. It's interesting here talking about the rights of the poor. We are a nation founded upon Bill of Rights. I think that's the dignity of being an image bearer made in the image of God.
Verse 8, scoffers set a city aflame, but the wise turn away wrath.
If a wise man has an argument with a fool, the fool only rages and laughs, and there is no quiet.
Bloodthirsty men hate one who is blameless and seek the life of the upright.
A fool gives full vent to his spirit, but a wise man quietly holds it back. Just speaks about
self-control.
Yeah, and the foolish one just with his just talks and goes and just is not paying attention to what he is doing.
I mean, that makes me think of Galatians 5 and the fruit of the Spirit.
Very much so.
Verse 12. If a ruler listens to falsehood, all his officials will be wicked.
The poor man and the oppressor meet together. The Lord gives light to the eyes of both.
Verse 14, if a king faithfully judges the poor, his throne will be established forever.
Well, I've been struck here as we have read these Proverbs, how naturally you said, oh, that's just like Galatians. Oh, that's just like Colossians. Oh, that's just like Philippians.
Right.
That just speaks to how applicable the Proverbs are to our life and how they give real practical application of how it is that we ought to live. Just great to have all this wisdom kind of swirling in your head, but better if we follow the ways of wisdom.
Yes. And I think really helpful to balance these Proverbs principles with New Testament verses, just because then, like, for example, like the one who, verse 11, a fool gives full vent to his spirit, but a wise man quietly holds it back, and just self-control. And really, we cannot have self-control truly without being filled with the Holy Spirit. And so I think it just helps to have the New Testament shed light on these verses.
Yeah, several men come to my mind whose testimony is that Proverbs led them to Christ because it showed this great demand of all the different things they need to do and be obedient, and kind of led them to a state of despair like the law does. And it drew them, not because it taught them wisdom, but it taught them how much they lacked wisdom and how they needed someone to give them wisdom.
Yeah.
But it's along those same lines as well, is that they're not just duties to do, but they're helpful outflowings of how a spirit-impacted life should walk. Okay, we'll finish this proverb tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.